Hey, Capricorn, Mel, Intuitive Coach here, excited to bring in your September 2025 love and family reading. All right, Capricorn, let's open up your energy field and take a look at what September has in store for you. Bottom of the deck, we have heartbreak here. This tells me that you have endured an experience that has felt a bit heavy, perhaps with a family member, with a lover. This could be a feeling of not knowing, uncertainty perhaps. You may have grieved a relationship or you may have grieved the loss of someone here. There may have even been a breakup that you've gone through, Capricorn, in the past with a friend, with a family member, or with a lover. But I feel like you are opening up here. You are shifting that heart center of yours where when we go through heartache, we tend to shut down. We tend to wear a mask or a cloak of protection. And I feel like you are opening up that heart space here to invite something new into your world. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. You're letting your guard down. You're letting yourself open up to vulnerability a bit more. Now, what may have hurt you in the past was someone may not have been fully honest with you. Perhaps someone was personifying themselves to be someone that they were not, or you could see the potential, you could see the soul essence of another individual. You knew that they may have been wearing a cloak or wearing a mask, and you were hoping that this individual would take it off, would be real with you, would be open, would be vulnerable. And maybe that didn't happen, or it hasn't happened yet. And I feel like that has caused disappointment in some way. But the good news is here, Capricorn, we have the teddy bear and we have Cupid's arrow. So it feels like feelings are starting to resurface here within you, within another individual. This is about having faith. Love is coming in. Some of you have a surprise invitation here. It could even be a surprise text, a surprise phone call from someone that you haven't heard from. This could be a family member as well. But I feel a lot of you are connecting to a lover because we do have the lovers here showing up in the near future. So if you are wanting love, there's someone here that is popping up and they are meant to be on your divine path. Now, if you are married, if you are connected to someone already, it feels like there could be some shifts happening, some choices in perspective. You may be having a conversation with this individual about the potential of your future. So have faith. There is a shift coming in, and by the looks of it, it is for the better. Now, the teddy bear here tells me someone is showing interest in you. This could be a flirty energy. You may be putting yourself out there, wanting to date or wanting to connect to a partner here in ways that you haven't for quite some time. Maybe you want to feel a sense of closeness. You want to feel a sense of vulnerability. And I see that there's a blooming romance that is showing up here for you in the near future. So let's dive in here and take a look at your current heart's energy. You have the Magician. Capricorn, when the Magician shows up, this tells me that you are in a manifestation period. The Magician here is someone who is highly magnetic, very skilled, very talented, very single as well. Some of you are single, or you are in the midst of bringing your dreams to life. Now, of course, if you're not single, you may have felt a bit separated from your partner here due to external circumstances. Nonetheless, though, you are working on creating your best reality, creating more joy, more fun, more abundance. So this tells me that Virgo season, because the Magician is Virgo and the majority of September will be in Virgo season, This is happening now. So whatever you are focusing on, you are going to see grow. So if you are focusing on love and blessings and joy and abundance, connectivity, and having fun and enjoying company of others, you're going to seek out that. You're going to invite more of it in. But when we are focusing on loss or struggles or challenges, because the Seven of Wands here can be about meeting a challenge in the eye and giving it a wink. Sometimes we put up these walls, these defenses, these boundaries. And if that is something you are focusing on, is keeping everyone shut out, or perhaps this is an individual that you have connected with that has had their defenses sky high and it's been difficult to connect with them, I feel like you are focusing on that heart space, on expanding that heart space. That's what this Magician is telling me here. So what is the challenge? What is crossing your path here? You have the Page of Wands. Now, you may be dealing with someone who may not have the emotional maturity or emotional capability to grow in the ways that you are, or at least not on the same wavelength here. This could be someone who is younger than you. It could even be that you're dealing with a child that you're having difficulty with. Now, some of you, this Page of Wands can be needing to prioritize, needing to focus, because this can be a very impulsive energy, and it can even bring in boredom. Some of you may feel bored with your current situation because you may feel stuck, or you may feel like that wall is up and you're not able to conform in the way that you would like. Okay, because that Seven of Wands is here, and sometimes that Seven of Wands can feel like you're walking on eggshells. It can feel like there's a constant fight or flight going on within the nervous system. It can even be a stubborn energy, because some of you may be, again, dealing with someone who may be feeling a bit stubborn, or perhaps you are, because of another individual that you can't get through to. So what is in your subconscious? This is your belief system. This can be societal standards here, maybe family impacts. You have the Queen of Cups. Now, you are someone, Capricorn, who is very, very loving, very nurturing. Some of you may even be parents. The Queen of Cups fosters genuine connections. And I'm also seeing here perhaps healing or working on reparenting your own self. Some of you may have been in an emotionally charged situation as a child, or perhaps you were married prior, or you could be married now even. But I see that you are someone who's highly empathic. You may be very sensitive to the energies around you, where you pick up on subtle cues where other people may be a bit more oblivious. And when this Queen of Cups shows up, you are someone who may at times take things very personally. You may take things to heart. And I feel like one of your biggest lessons is filling your own cup first, because we tend to put the needs of others, or this Queen of Cups puts the needs of others ahead of hers at times, and that can leave her feeling drained. As you see, she's pouring out of that cup. So you may also be a people pleaser, and this could be something you are working on. That may be the boundaries. The Seven of Wands may not be someone else. This could be you setting up boundaries to not over give of that beautiful heart of yours, to the point where you're being taken advantage of, to the point where you are perhaps enabling or inhibiting someone's growth potential. Now, in the recent past, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. There hasn't been a lot of communication here. Some of you, communication has been cut off between you and another individual, or it just feels like there's been an overlap here where, again, you're not on the same wavelength, you're not on the same page with someone, or you feel like you're not able to communicate with someone because maybe there isn't anyone. All right. The Ace of Swords in reverse can also be feeling indecisive here around a situation where you want to speak out, you want to have a clear throat chakra here. You want there to be trust and honesty because this is the Ace of Truth. So any miscommunications that you have had that may have even blocked your own intuitive awareness, I feel like you are shifting gears. You are removing the mask, and that may require you to get to the nitty-gritty of some sort of defense or barrier that has emotionally blocked someone from living out their highest potential. Now, what is your conscious telling you? What is in your conscious awareness? Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands here in matters of the heart is about asking the universe. You've been praying. Spirit is saying you've been asking for help. You've been asking the universe to bring you love or to connect with someone here or to heal someone's heart, to heal your own heart after that disappointing time. But the Two of Wands here can also be about stagnancy. It can be about complacency, feeling like you're a bit numb or feeling like you're, again, indecisive, back and forth. You're not quite sure. But the conscious energy of yours is starting to come up with a new solution, a new plan where you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. That is what your conscious awareness is guiding you. Your higher self is saying, okay, all right, Capricorn, it is time to step outside of the comfort zone here. You've come to this decision point, and Spirit wants you to explore the possibilities of what's next. And not only explore, but allow yourself to bravely step into this new timeline, this new energetic frequency here, because twos are choices. You can either continue surrounding yourself with this defense mechanism here, maybe this mask, this persona that either you have draped over you or someone else does, or you can expand that heart space and make a choice to open up in ways that you haven't for quite some time. And even though there has been pain, perhaps the choice is to become more vulnerable, or it could be to create a healthier boundary. That is up to you. So let's take a look here at the near future. You have the Lovers here. There's that love union. This is a beautiful energetic frequency where you and another individual are on the same page. The Lovers is also a choice. This is about you creating balance in your relationships. This is about you choosing to love someone in all of their imperfections, but I also see that you're not compromising your own integrity. If anything, the both of you may be challenging each other to become stronger versions of yourselves. There may even be a reconnection after a period of not talking, or some of you, if you've been single here, this is a new lover coming through and you may have a choice to make. Am I ready to open up my heart to this new love? Or do I have what it takes to not let my past overwhelm me, or not let my pain overwhelm me? Can I let my guard down to open up to this individual? So Lovers is a big energy. You have some choices to make. Love can be very complex, but it should also be able to flow when we release expectations, when we release control. So what is your beautiful heart telling you at this time? Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's the defense, or there's the boundaries. The Queen of Swords comes in and she can be very logical. So I feel like you are paying attention to signs. You're paying attention to red flags, and you're also paying attention to green flags. And so your intuition is becoming more sharp, but I also feel like you're not letting the old stories come in and sabotage the opportunity for a greater love story. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about here. She is the queen of communication. She is a clear communicator. She is someone who, states what it is that she wants, what it is that she needs. She is willing to listen to individuals. She can be a great listener as well. She's very honest. She sees through the BS. And that's what I was saying earlier. Some of you see through someone's mask. You see that someone may be hiding their pain. You may be seeing that someone has gone through a lot because, again, you pick up on the cues. You have that Queen of Cups here in your energy. So you are highly empathic, but you feel like you've let your heart lead the way in the past and it led you into difficulty. It led you into heartbreak. So I feel like you've shifted mentalities here of more of that Queen of Swords, being logical, using facts, using evidence here. So I feel like you can blend the head and the heart here. You can plug the two together, Capricorn, which could bring in the greatest love story possible. When both the head and the heart are on the same page, you have the ability to grow and transform when it comes to your relationships and partnerships here. Now, what is going on in your environment? Your environmental influences here. You have the Nine of Wands. So this can be how other people see you. This can be, the external advice that perhaps family members or your friends may be giving you, maybe even therapy. But the Nine of Wands in reverse is showing up, which I like because it means that you are renewing your own bravery, your own determination. You are overcoming obstacles here because the Nine of Wands is known as the wounded warrior. This tells me that you've gone through a lot of cuts, a lot of bruises, a lot of scars, both emotionally, mentally, hopefully not physically, but I feel like you have definitely taken some hits. You have taken some hits in the school of hard knocks. And I see here that you are a survivor. You are someone who is not going to give up, but your skin has thickened in a way where someone has really has to match your energy in order to grow with you, in order for you to trust and open yourself up. It can't just be for anyone. And that's what I see here with the Lovers showing up, is that's the choice that you are making. You're not going to settle for less than you deserve, because one thing you have learned over all of these experiences is that you will fight for your own integrity. You will fight for your position to protect what you have created in your own self, which I feel like you've created a sense of peace, or that's what you're fighting for, is peace, balance, equilibrium within your own body and mind and spirit. So when the Seven of Wands shows up with this Nine of Wands, I just feel like you are living life on your terms, and other people may be in the background here. They may not always agree with some of the choices that you've made, but I feel like you're listening to you for the first time in a long time, right? You are listening to yourself here and what you need to do, because you can see that there's some people in the background here, but they're fading out. So the main energy here is this Nine of Wands gentleman, but there are three people in the back. Some of you may have three significant individuals in your life that you have endured an emotional bond or connection with. And I feel like you've been healing, where you've been stepping up more into your power. Maybe these three individuals have hurt you. Perhaps there's been three lovers, okay, for some of you. There may even be someone who has crossed over here. It almost feels like there's been a shadow with that heartbreak, and one of these individuals may no longer be in the physical, but I feel like you have learned a lot around maybe death and rebirth, maybe grieving and loss, supporting and connecting energies. Renewed determination is what is coming in here. Now, you do have support here. Spirit also wants you to know that you may have support from a few individuals that you may not be leaning into at this time, but they are there for you when you need them. This could also be new resources, new friends, new people that you are inviting into your space, because again, in the background, they're a little bit shadowed out at this time. So I feel like there's a lot of spiritual strength that is helping you out at this time. This could even be your own guides, loved ones in spirit, your ancestors, angels. Some of you may be working with the ascended masters. This can be your spiritual team there in the background. What are your hopes and fears and matters of the heart? Knight of Pentacles. You're hoping here that you're able to move forward. Not at a snail's pace though, because sometimes the Knight of Pentacles can be the slowest moving energy, but you do want to make good progress here in love, but you also want something steady. You want something trustworthy, something honest, something reliable and dependable, because this Knight of Pentacles, he's the one that you can lean on. He's the one that you can ask for support and he'll be there. He is the one that will show up on time. He is the one that will deliver the messages that are honest, that you may need to hear. He's very resourceful as well. So I feel like this is what you are wanting in a partnership. And the fear is, what if I stay stuck? What if this individual isn't disciplined? Or what if I lose my direction in this relationship? What if I feel stuck and stagnant and I'm in that energy of complacency with that Two of Wands going back and forth here? So you do have some fears, but I feel like your hopes are overriding the fears. You are making progress. That's what Spirit wants you to know, Capricorn. You are making progress. Even if it feels slow, it is steady. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is also very down to earth. So someone that you may be connecting to, or perhaps you yourself, this is earth energy. Someone is very down to earth here. Someone may be more connected to nature, maybe connected to the animals. I'm also getting here plant medicine. Okay, some of you could be perhaps using herbs, herbal tinctures, essential oils. Maybe you're eating more whole foods, or this could be something that you really enjoy, getting out in your garden or creating from the earth. I'm also getting here a builder. Someone could build, maybe work with trees or work with logs or logging material. Perhaps someone is a carpenter or in construction. So I feel like you are hoping that, again, reliability and trust are going to be on the forefront here of this relationship, or one that you are calling in. Now, what is the final outcome? You have the Six of Wands. Beautiful energy here. I love that we do have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands. You have the Page of Wands. There's a lot of fiery energy here. You have this ability to tap into your spiritual self, your spiritual awareness. And I feel like there's a spiritually based connection here as well, where you may meet with someone or connect with someone currently that finishes your sentences. It's like they can read your mind. They may be someone who knows you quite well, or maybe you're getting to know them quite well after a period of, again, defenses being up. You may be learning about someone's defense tactics, maybe even someone's love language here. And someone is opening up to you, right? You're struck by love. You may be surprised at the depthness of a conversation that you do have with an individual. They may be pouring their heart out to you, and it takes you by surprise. Perhaps they haven't done that before, or they haven't done it in quite some time. Now, the Six of Wands is the energy here of recognition. The Six of Wands is victory, success, accomplishment here. So when it comes to love, your hard work is paying off, and this this is the energy of being rewarded. Rewarded here because in the past, you may have felt like something had failed. Perhaps you had felt overlooked here due to whatever had caused that heartache, that heartbreak. You may have even gone through a transformative period that left you feeling unrecognizable or maybe even alienated. But the Six of Wands is saying there is victory here in matters of the heart. So keep going. Even if you're making slow progress, it is steady. You are getting there. So don't give up on love. Allow your heart to open up. Try not to stay in that closed energy forever. Or if there is someone that you are dealing with that may feel a bit closed off, I feel like you can love from a distance, but you don't have to put all of your apples in one basket per se. I feel like you are being guided to take care of that beautiful heart of yours. Pay attention to the cues, pay attention to the red flags, the green flags here, and eventually you're going to start to see progress. It may take a little bit of time here for you, but I see someone in the near future coming in to support you, to help you through this heartache, to help you kind of chip away at the barriers that someone has built here due to a loss or disappointment. All right, Capricorn, what is your soul's truth? What does your soul want you to know at this time in matters of the heart? This is your higher self. Are you getting enough rest to restore your energy and fully show up to your life? You are the asset, Capricorn. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action: take a bath, put on some lavender essential oil, go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra: the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. Absolutely. Because remember, subconsciously, the Queen of Cups is showing up here, which the Queen of Cups is a huge lover. She is a nurturer. She takes care of many. She could be a caregiver, a parent, or perhaps her work is emotionally draining at times. But I feel like you are taking care of yourself. That's the message here. You're manifesting better health, more vitality, more victory in all areas, especially partnerships and relationships here. But first, get enough rest so you can be 100% yourself, so you don't feel like you are back spiraling here. This is about you taking care of your health. That should be number one, a big priority here. Mental health, emotional health, physical health, and of course, spiritual health, where you are connecting to the divine. You are realizing that you are very loved, you are very supported, and that you're not alone. All right, Capricorn. Final message here from your crystal spirit. At this time, if you can safely do so, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra. Inhale from your nose. Hold for the count of 3, 2, 1, and release through your mouth with a nice deep sigh. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you, Capricorn, to imagine the first crystal or gemstone that shows up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be a crystal that you are familiar with and maybe even know the name of. Your gemstone could show up as a specific shape, size, or color. Your crystal could be giving off frequencies of unconditional love, strength, protection, or clarity. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you Capricorns who would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, All you need to do is drop your crystal, whether it's the size, the shape, the name, the color, drop it in the comment section below. I will enter you into the free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of the month and post right back here on the community tab. So please be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, Capricorn, your crystal is Dalmatian stone, number 19, which is the sun energy in tarot. Some of you may also be born on the 19th. Now, Dalmatian stone brings in the energy of childlike joy and enthusiasm for life, playfulness, absurdity, humor, and laughter. Joyful memories bind us to those we love, and the appearance of Dalmatian stone spirit is a sign that today you are meant to share laughter with those close to you. Our time here on earth is short, and we are meant to play and have fun. If you think back on those who have passed, the silliest stories may be the ones that you most cherish. These help you recall the joy you had being with them. Relationships can always use improvement, but today you are called to simply bring the laughter and fun into your relationships. Now, when you meditate with Dalmatian spirit, it can assist us in finding the place within that remembers what joy feels like, because we often put that mask, that layer up, and it protects us. And we realize that we haven't laughed, we haven't played, we've taken life so seriously. Perhaps our nervous system goes into that fight or flight where we're constantly walking on eggshells. We're constantly looking over your shoulder or waiting for that shoe to drop. And Dalmatian spirit can help you remember what joy feels like, help rebalance that nervous system. It teaches that it is necessary to throw off the shackles of our burdens now and then, right? To take off that mask, really get to the soul essence. And that could be why that page of wands is here for you as well. This energy could be you. Perhaps you haven't had fun. Perhaps it's been a while since you let your own inner child come out and play. After all, Capricorn, we are not just here to survive. And this stone asks us to dance, to sing, to laugh, to play, and enjoy life, savoring what it feels like to be alive. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. If you enjoyed the message, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. And if you are interested in a personal reading or signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video.